afternoon. Welcome. We're at the track covering the sport of kings. Coming up, a smashing weekend of racing, including top Jamaican 3-year-olds in the road to the Triple Crown Series. The Jamaica Horse of the Year, Unstoppable, on his return to Caymanas Park. A massive US $1 million Florida Derby triumph and big Kentucky Derby prospects for the Barbadian trainer Saffie Joseph Jnr, who formalizes the trainer's title at Gulfstream Park's championship meet, plus an Aqueduct Stakes win in New York for the Trinidad and Tobago-born trainer Uriah St Lewis. Our opening story from Caymanas Park in Jamaica. 8 runners declared for the Thornbird Stakes for 3-year-old fillies. A major prep for the Guineas in June. In-form jockey Dane Dawkins aboard the undefeated 5-horse Atomica, a heavy favourite for the 7-furlong run. Last year's champion 2-year-old Golden Wattle, the 1-horse out for the first time this year, is the 3-to-1 third best supported in the betting. Number 2, the Hotline Stakes winner Princess Shooting Star at 6-to-1. Atomica in the 5 box is the 3-to-5 favourite. Number 6, Outbidder, the second favourite at 5-to-2. Ace commentator Brad Rickman has a call with a favourite challenging for the lead.
They've left the 5 and make their way toward the half mile. They're almost there now, and out in front remains Princess Shooting Star, Atomica in a handy spot in second. A gift from Ben cruising along in third. Golden Wattle now begins to get closer. Outbidder right with those. 5 lengths separates that bunch, and this is the main body of the field. A gap of 7 lengths opens up to Fly Messenger Fly. Silent Mission about to be overtaken by Rapunzel. They're arriving at the final 5/16. Princess Shooting Star attempts to go all the way. Atomica now attacking on the outside. Golden Wattle is back in third and asked to close the gap in the stretch, but they run toward the final 3/16, and the burly Atomica now picks up the lead from Princess Shooting Star. Golden Wattle now trying to close the gap, but it's Atomica just drifting to the right a bit, a furlong to run. Atomica out in front and holding a commanding lead. Golden Wattle and Princess Shooting Star chasing, but it all is in vain. Atomica and Dane Dawkins, he has his second. They win the Thornbird Stakes.
3 wins now from 3 starts for Atomica. Jockey Dane Dawkins aboard for an unchallenged 7 1/4 length win for trainer Gary Sabrati.
Quite a few interferences going on the back stretch, so I'm going to go back and look at the race, but she handled it well. She came out of it and she finished the race properly.
Leaving the 3 furlong, I already have Shooting Star covered. So I was really prepped and safe. Any horse behind me was coming, and reaching 2 furlong now, I didn't see any horse, so I know I have the race covered.
Don Webby's Oak Ridge Farms with a hot filly here. Atomica dominates the Thornbird Stakes as a 3-to-5 favourite. The winning time for 7 furlongs, 1 minute 27 seconds even. Anthony Nunes' champion 2-year-old Golden Wattle second at 3-to-1. Half an hour later, Saturday's card would end though with a massive rebound for the champion trainer Anthony Nunes with his Horse of the Year, Further and Beyond, in the St Cecilia Cup under jockey Robert Hardball Halladine. A 4-to-5 favourite in the 13-horse field. The 4-year-old gelding would score with authority by 4.5 lengths in a very satisfying run for the top trainer.
I thought he was really good. He was about 75-80% fit. We really didn't drill him to come to this point because we figure we have a long year ahead. So I'm really pleased that he, by the half-mile pole, he was in a winning spot, and he kicked on. He got a little tired in the end, but that was to be expected.
Halladine and Nunes linking up for back-to-back wins in the St Cecilia. They had scored last year, of course, with Nipster. Further and Beyond clocks 1:19 3/5 for the 6.5 furlong sprint for the owners group of trainer Nunes, Vikram Odit and Rajendra Punai from Guyana, and the Trin Begonian Rawdon Prasad. Sunday afternoon, the turn of the Colton Geldings in the road to the Triple Crown Series, the Prince Consort Stakes after Atomica's super run in Saturday's Thornbird Fillies race. 6 runners here, the speedy Emperor of the Cats attempting to go gate to wire. Among those chasing, the odds-on favourite Brinks on the rail with Omar Walker aboard in the purple silks.
Emperor of the Cats out in front. Take a punt, throwing down the challenge. Brinks continues to hug the corner, cutting it with Shadowfax for company. Power now beginning to pick up on the outside and making gains. And a driven Blue Vinyl remains at the back. But this Emperor of the Cats will bring them into the lane. It's Emperor of the Cats out in front. Bebito Harvey in the saddle as they leave the quarter pole. Emperor of the Cats under a bustling ride. This could be a mild upset. Emperor of the Cats is holding a commanding getting lead inside the final furlong. Watch Blue Vinyl, who was at the back now, shooting forward on the rail. But Emperor of the Cats hanging tough on the lead, a 16th to run. Blue Vinyl trying to get to him. Emperor of the Cats now beginning to stutter. Here is Blue Vinyl in the Prince Consort. They've gone by the bobheads.
Unlucky loser Blue Vinyl closing fast on the inside after being slowly out of the starting gates. But how smart is this Emperor of the Cats? 2 wins now from 2 starts, both with 2015 champion apprentice Babito Harvey aboard.
With that pace, it's like I was in a workout as well because there's no competition. So I'm really happy with the relaxation that I get with my horse, which is best for me. So when I come at the quarter pole and I ask him, he have everything that I ask.
Bred, owned and trained by Carl Anderson, Emperor of the Cats, not among the top 3 fancied entries in the 6-horse field and tested near the end, but brilliant in a front-running win by a short head over the 6-1 shot Blue Vinyl and clocking 1:27 even for this Prince Consort tramp, the same time recorded by Atomica in Saturday's Thornbird. To Florida now, where the prolific Barbadian trainer Saffie Joseph Jnr. has spoken repeatedly about living a dream with the successes he's been having in the USA. Well, those dreams went up a further notch this past weekend, his second time with a starter in the $1 million Florida Derby, and he hits the jackpot. An 11-horse field going 1 mile and an eighth. Saffie Joseph's entry, the grey-white Abarrio with Tyler Gaffalione aboard in the blue silks, close enough to the lead in about 4th here, leaving the backstretch.
Simplification has powered past Classic Causeway, who backpedals. Papa Cap looms a threat on the outside. White Abarrio takes 3rd, up to 4th is Charge It. Dropping back is Classic Causeway, then Clapton and O Captain as they run to the top of the stretch. Up front, Papa Cap doing battle with Simplification. 3 wide, White Abarrio. Charge It getting ready to launch his bid. He's 3 lengths off the lead, but gaining ground with a 1/4 mile left to go. Now at the top of the stretch, Simplification bracing for an oncoming White Abarrio. Papa Cap is very game between horses, and Charge It swings into action on the far outside. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. White Abarrio takes over from Simplification. Charge It with a late say down the center. 16th to run. White Abarrio almost home. Charge It shifts ground. White Abarrio still there, and White Abarrio wins the Florida Derby for Saffie Joseph Jr.
What a run by White Abarrio, unbeaten this year now from 2 outings, 4 wins from 5 lifetime starts. White Abarrio wins the Florida Derby by a length and a 1/4 over Charge It, with a favourite Simplification 3rd. White Abarrio clocking 1:50.64 for 9 furlongs. Saffie now liking even more the Colts Kentucky Derby bid.
You feel as good, I think, as good as any prospect. You just wanted to stay sound and healthy and go there and get a clean trip, and it's going to be a nice journey to enjoy. I'm going to try to enjoy it, and hopefully all goes well, and we'll get to show up on the Derby and enjoy it like we enjoyed today.
What a weekend for Joseph, who also wrapped up his 7th Gulfstream Park Trainers title, but first in the championship meet, tallying 58 wins to top Hall of Famer Todd Pletcher with 46 wins. Saffie's horses earned over $3.1 million in the 4-month season. Another Caribbean trainer in the top 10, Jamaican Rowan Crichton, finishing 6th with 23 wins. Let's close off now at New York's Aqueduct racetrack, where the Trinidad and Tobago-born trainer Uriah St Lewis on Saturday conditioned his 7-year-old Forewarned to a 3rd added money win in just about 5 months. A small 4-horse field in the Excelsior Stakes, pretty much Caribbean trainers against Todd Pletcher, the American with 2 fancied starters, the big favourite, the 3-horse First Constitution, and number 2 Untreated, against St Louis's 5-horse Forewarned, and number 4 Son of an X, trained by Guyana-born Randy Prasad.
First Constitution, challenged here by Son of an X and by Forewarned on the outside, and now those 2 have passed. First Constitution is being asked for more. Untreated is on the extreme outside as the field comes into the stretch. Here is Forewarned. First Constitution looking to get back in it again down towards the rail, but it is stablemate Untreated who is right alongside of Forewarned, and Untreated has now taken the lead. Forewarned continues to battle on. First Constitution is back running in 3rd. It is Untreated. Forewarned coming back again on the inside, and it's going to be a photo finish in the Excelsior.
A 4-2-1 long shot winner of the Queen's County Stakes at Aqueduct in December, Forewarned is back at the New York racetrack for a win in the US $150,000 Excelsior Stakes by a head in 1:50.76 for 9 furlongs, with Dexter Haddock aboard for St. Louis, who also owns the 7-year-old. winning ahead of Todd Petcher's pair Untreated and the favourite First Constitution. We've been at the track, covering top stories and exciting races in the Sport of Kings. Check us out again next week.